What's up everyone, it's Deanne here, back with another video. It's been a long time. I know I said I was going to start posting, but I'm being serious this time. And today, I have a really good story time, and I just lost all the DMs. No, I'm kidding. I have to scroll back through. But I have a really good story time about how I had this friend last year, and she was a pathological liar. And I actually don't know, like, she lied a lot. I feel like that's what makes up a pathological liar. Someone who just creates stories about themselves. But all the things she would do were, like, little things that were, like, believable for a while. And then you'd be like, no, that's not how that works. But one of the lies, we're going to start off, she had many lies that she would tell me that I knew for a fact were not true, and some of them were also told by one of my other friends who's going to be brought into this story. I'm sorry, girl, if you're watching this. Basically, what this girl used to do is she would lie to me because I was a very lonely child back in the day. Like, literally a year ago. I was lonely in 8th grade. Very lonely. I wanted a boyfriend really badly, not gonna lie. No, I just wanted a guy to like me, and that was never gonna happen. Still hasn't happened. It'll happen one day, right? But she told me that, oh no, the air went off. Thank you. So she told me that one of her really cute brothers, you know, like stereotypical really cute guy or whatever, that he was in love with me basically, and that he wanted to meet me and all this stuff like this. And she was like, oh yeah, and I was like, when am I gonna meet your brother? And she was like, oh, he's gonna come to lunch. And I was like, he never came to lunch. And it was all this, it was all this stuff that I like don't want to go into, but it was a lot. And she would like show me pictures or whatever, and he was literally like, it looked like she had screenshotted these pictures online and she got me for a while. And then her brother mysteriously got into a fight with like these gang of people. They were like part of a gang. I was a naive child, okay? Very much so naive. Sorry, I'm fixing my tripod. Ew. I was a very naive child. Like, I would have believed you if you would have told me that, like, Santa Claus killed my dog or something like that. No, I'm kidding. But she was just like, you know, yeah, he died or whatever. He was in the hospital. Then the next day he died, and she told me it was like something internally with like one of his organs or something, and they were gonna have her do an organ transplant, but then she couldn't. Then this girl said that he had said on his deathbed that he loved me. I was like, and I believed her for a second, okay? Now, I believed her because I was like, okay, well maybe her brother did die. But here's another thing she told me, but before we get to like the juicy juices. She showed me a picture of one of her brothers. And y'all know the kid that played Ravi on Jessie? It was a picture of him outside of Disneyland. And I was like, okay, no. And I'm just like, oh gosh. So back to where it gets real crazy. This is introducing my friend, Unicorn. She's like, oh, I'm really mad at this girl who I was the pathological liar. We'll just call her Liar. Unicorn was like, oh, I'm mad at Liar. And I was like, why? And she was like, I'll just DM you about it. And I was like, okay. She was like, okay, so here's what all she said. And I said, I'm ready, I think. I was like, I'm ready. Are y'all prepared for this? I don't even know if this is a real cancer or not. Sorry, I'm fidgeting with my tripod. She said that she has chemo cancer. Chemo, as in chemo that you put what you get when you have cancer. It's the medicine they give you when you have cancer. So either this is some new like rare cancer or something. and then this is what else she said, and so does a baby and her grandfather. This girl thought she was playing us. And then it says, okay. I said, okay, and what did you do? She continued telling me what all she had said, and that she was gonna fight some people. I can't. That she was going to fight some people, and that the symbol she drew, because she used to draw on herself, that she drew on herself protected her, and that the people that she was fighting could change their faces into looking like their friends. What? I heard this and I was just like, how many other things has she been lying to us about? And so my friend told me, and I said that I don't believe her, and that there is no such thing as shapeshifters and no such thing as chemo cancer, and that even if she had cancer, she would not be at school. And I was like, yes. And I said, that's crazy. And she said, yep. And I said, did she tell you about her brother dying in the hospital? I'm sorry, it's not funny, but you'll understand why it's funny in a minute. And she said, yeah, she did tell me about that. It was something with about his arm. And I was like, what? Because that's not what she told me. I said, I was told it was something internal or something like that. Because I was like, I don't know for sure like which organ, but it was an organ because she told me about having an organ transplant. Beep, 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 beep. That was me playing an organ. Don't. She said, well, I guess she was lying about that. And I said, yeah. And then, these are like few different stories. This is the last one, I think, hopefully, maybe. She said that her and her brother could sing, and I like didn't. She never actually ever sang in front of me, but showed me a recording of her brother singing to me, and I was like, that sounds like, I was literally thinking to myself, that sounds like you literally went on YouTube. Excuse me. That was good. Excuse me. I need water. Sip tea. Cheers. There we go. That was great. That she had went on YouTube. It sounded like she went on YouTube, took someone's song, downloaded it onto her phone somehow, some magically way, and then played it for me. There was no way she sounded like those people. There's no way her brother would have sounded like that. I was like, what? So, she's probably a bit lying about me being a good singer, too. I was like, after all these lies, I was still friends with her. And then I was like, did she lie? Because if y'all go back in my videos, there's a story time about me almost getting into a fight with a girl. It's not very high quality, but it's, I'll probably redo that video. But, you know, I was like, maybe she was lying to me about that too. Maybe none of that drama would have happened between me and that girl. But, basically, this girl was a pathological liar. And, I don't like her. She doesn't go to my school anymore. I don't know what happened to her. Maybe she actually got cancer. Maybe that wasn't a lie. But I think her contact name in my phone has, if y'all know anything about iPhones, they had the like Pinocchio emoji type thing with the long nose. I think that I put that as her contact thing. Let me see. Yeah. I'm gonna edit her name because her real name's on here, but I'm gonna show y'all it. That's not how you spell that, Deanne. Don't think that's how you spell it either. But y'all see that? Liar. Basically, yeah. Pinocchio nose with side-eye emojis. I didn't understand why she lied. But she did for a while. For a long, like the whole year was probably a bunch of lies. She probably talked behind my back too. Her brothers were probably not even that cute. I'm offended. But basically that's the end of the video. If y'all want to see another story time, comment below. And comment below question of the day. Have you ever had a friend who lied to you? Probably not. But basically, that's it for this video. Like, comment, share, do all of that stuff, and subscribe, please. No, I'm not that funny. Please, I need friends. No, but subscribe, like, put my post notifications on, all that good stuff. You know, share this if you like the video. All the stuff that YouTubers say. Dream big. Be happy. Stay awesome. Bye, guys.